As the new year approaches, people around the world start preparing for a mix of traditional and modern celebrations. The new year is more than a date change on the calendar. It's a rich display of culture and traditions. From east to west, north to south, each country has its unique way of welcoming the new year. Let's embark on a wonderful journey to explore these fascinating New Year customs. The Spring Festival marks the beginning of the Chinese Lunar New Year, signifying the end of winter and the arrival of spring. Families clean their homes to rid themselves of the old and welcome the new, then decorate their homes with red lanterns and auspicious couplets. The New Year's Eve dinner is a family reunion feast with an array of dishes including fish, symbolizing surplus every year, and dumplings, resembling ancient gold ingots, symbolizing wealth. Children receive red envelopes filled with lucky money as a blessing from the elders. The entire festival is filled with joy, with fireworks lighting up the community. Diwali, also known as the Festival of Lights, symbolizes the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. This festival typically lasts 5 days, during which homes are decorated with oil lamps, candles, and colorful lights to drive away darkness. Streets and markets are illuminated, filled with joy and vibrancy. Families perform puja, prayer rituals together, praying for health, wealth, and wisdom. Children set off fireworks, and families exchange gifts and sweets, celebrating this festival of lights. Russian New Year celebrations are similar to Western Christmas, but on a larger scale and more festive. The main celebration revolves around a lavishly decorated New Year tree. Families gather under the tree to enjoy a sumptuous feast including caviar, meat pies, and special New Year salads. Children eagerly anticipate the arrival of Grandfather Frost and his granddaughter, the Snow Maiden, who bring gifts and joy. At midnight, the whole country watches the spectacular fireworks display in Moscow's Red Square, counting down to the new year. Brazil's New Year celebrations are known for their exuberance and colorfulness. On this night, especially in coastal cities like Rio de Janeiro, people wear white clothing symbolizing peace and new beginnings. At midnight, people step into the waves, offering white roses and wish papers to Iemanjá, the sea goddess, hoping for their wishes and dreams to come true in the new year. The beaches are filled with music, dance, and fireworks, a night brimming with joy and blessings. In Japan, the New Year, called Shogatsu, is a time of tradition and reflection. People clean their homes at year-end to welcome the new year. On New Year's Eve, many families eat osechi ryori, a series of traditional dishes symbolizing health, happiness, and longevity. On the first day of the new year, many people dressed in kimonos visit local shrines or temples for Hatsumode to pray for good luck in the new year. The 108 bell chimes on New Year's Eve symbolize the release from the past year's worries and sins. In Spain, the New Year tradition is unique. As the midnight bells chime, people rapidly eat 12 grapes, each representing a month of the new year, hoping for good fortune every month. This tradition is popular not only in family gatherings, but also celebrated widely in public squares and parties. The streets are filled with laughter and celebration, and as the last grape is swallowed, fireworks burst in the night sky, marking the arrival of the new year. Thailand's New Year celebration, known as the Songkran Festival, is a 3-day festival full of joy and water. Originating from a traditional water-pouring ritual for blessings and purification, it has transformed into a nationwide water fight. People use water guns, buckets, and even elephants to splash each other. The festival is not only a time of fun, but also symbolizes washing away the past year's misfortunes, welcoming a fresh and clean new year. In Australia, New Year celebrations are closely linked with summer sunshine and beaches. People gather on beaches to enjoy barbecues, beach volleyball, and swimming. As night falls, the sky lights up with dazzling fireworks celebrating the arrival of the new year. In some cities, like Sydney, the fireworks display is particularly spectacular, attracting thousands of tourists and locals. The United States New Year celebration is most famous for the Times Square ball drop in New York. Nationwide, parties and fireworks are held. People count down together at midnight and toast to the arrival of the new year. New Year's resolutions are also an important part of the festival, with many people setting goals and aspirations for the new year. Korea's New Year, or Seollal, is typically celebrated during the Lunar New Year. People wear traditional hanbok and perform traditional bows to elders as a sign of respect. Family members gather to eat taeoguk, rice cake soup, symbolizing growing a year older and wiser. Family reunions and honoring ancestors are central to this festival. As our journey ends, we return home with memories and new knowledge. Each country's way of celebrating the new year is unique, but they all share one thing: the spirit of hope, festivity, and togetherness. These traditions not only allow us to experience cultural diversity, but also remind us that no matter where we are, a new year always brings new beginnings and endless possibilities. Let's embrace the new year together with hope and joy, celebrating this moment that belongs to us all.